Alright, good afternoon. It is a Saturday, Pog. Uh, so I kinda didn't keep my promise of streaming, either Tuesday or Friday, I think it was. I was gonna possibly stream yesterday, but I was working on my computer, and now that I got that sorted out, I can actually get my stuff done, but yeah. I don't think too much is happening. Well, I say that, but we're gonna be doing a bunch of event stuff, which will take a good chunk of time. I don't know how long it'll take. I wanna say maybe 2 to 3 hours. It's gonna be relatively laid back, I think. Um, Tomorrow's a 2.2 live stream. I'm probably just gonna do my own thing for that, and then if I have time in the afternoon, I might do some prep work for that stuff. I still need to get my teapot stuff done before next update, so I don't want that to be distracted by new content and keep putting it off. Work on that motivation thing. I don't know, we'll have to see. But yeah, anyways, let's get started. So before we can even get to the story stuff, we need to complete all the other things to get enough festivity things, so that includes the challenges, which shouldn't take more than 10 to 20 minutes. And then we need to do the exploring, which I think this time around it seems a bit harder from the little bits I've seen. But who's to say? Wow, that guy's tanky. Okay, I was gonna say, are they not gonna give us a wind current to work with? But I already did all the food offering things, like when this first launched, which was like 2 days ago. If not yesterday, I honestly don't remember, but it was probably yesterday, but a bit preoccupied. Oh, that's where Moon Chaser, or not Moon Chaser, that was supposed to be Moon Carver, but that's not even Moon Carver, it's Cloud Retainer. But I guess after this challenge, I'll go ahead and do that while I'm around, out of efficiency of the pathing, kind of. I kind of forgot these missions existed. Here, let me take a look. What else do we have besides this? Moonlight Seeker, Trial of Delicacies, Moonchase Tales. Okay, so this we're gonna unlock. This we'll do right here, because we're all right here. Alright. Hello, Cloud Retainer. What do you have for us today? I think it's the same thing, but we just have enemies and other elements. The pudding. Pudding. Rice pudding. I don't know if I've ever eaten rice pudding. Oh, and now we need to go look for whoever store stuff. Alright, looks like we're going up. So it would have been smart just to start with this. Oh well. I wouldn't have known. This is where I would have been led. Alright, what's the matter? Transporting a bunch of cargo. Alright, so we gotta loot the Elytros back. Right. And we just gotta find out where it is. Alright, so we got a transport commission basically. I'm gonna hope that it'll be fine. I've almost always left the balloon on its own, but I wonder if this challenge is gonna be otherwise. I don't think the slimes are gonna catch up, but better safe than sorry. I wonder how far we're gonna be led down this path. Oh, what the hell? I wonder if Monosoul affects the balloon. Doesn't really seem like it. Okay, for some reason my headset randomly turned off. I'm pretty sure I've never actually really went to look back at the audio, but I'm pretty sure it still picks up my desktop sounds. At least that's what Streamlabs tells me, but I don't actually know. But it definitely did not pick up my mic, so I kind of stopped talking. And oh, this launches the balloon up on Pepega. And hey, what's up, King Creep? It's been not nearly another week, but it's been quite a few days. But how's the grind been going? Anything interesting? Happened the past few days. I can't imagine too much is happening. Doesn't hurt to ask. Oh, I missed. Not really, yeah, thought so. Yeah, still trying to figure out how I wanna... Was that on accident, or did you want Kokomi C1? Like, what happened? Like, third wish? Oh. Well, lucky you, I guess. High quality rice. That sounds like one of my roommate's friends, because my roommate earlier told me how one of his friends like did a few random polls for Kokomi banner, and then to try and get constellations for 4 stars, I think, and end up getting Kokomi, and I'm like, hey, that's pretty good. And some good artifacts. Okay, well, now that made me sad because I haven't really done too much artifact farming in the past 2 weeks. And even if I did, I doubt I would have gotten anything good because my artifact. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. Earlier this week, I did do some artifact foddering, and I guess I did technically end up with some good stuff, but it's like on artifacts that I wasn't really like looking for it to roll on, or like not many characters can utilize it. So while they are good artifacts, it's like, do I even need them for? Hey, shoo. Ah!
More speed.
Oh no, no, don't burn. Ah!
Solidify.
Oh no, too much, too much, too much. Ah! Okay, that one doesn't drop as fast as I was thinking it was gonna drop, but... Hey, yo, shoo. Oh! Move, move, move! I kinda hate how standing on the thing has like a small activation time, so it's not instantaneous. Alright, and that's it. We got another recipe to add to the books. Rice pudding! Stocking up on these recipes for the next update, yes. Hey, what the heck? Random slimes trying to attack us while we're looking at our stuff. Alright. Well, now that that part of the moon chase thing is done. Let's continue on with our challenge. Alright, so it's over there. Is this the pathway? Yes. Alright, looks like we got an electroslam to deal with this time around. Oh, I guess these guys are part of it.
Solidified.
I condemn you.
Oh, that camera angle is funky. Yeah, we're literally traveling all the way across Mondstadt now. Or at least the right half of it. Oh no. Not the Pyro Abyss Mage. Alright.
More speed.
Alright, teleport onto us?
Let me
Nope.
scribe.
Maybe not.
Fate is upon you. Shine down. Crush.
Alright, 2 more left I think. Alright, this is kind of convenient. It leads us into the exploration area, where we'll spend the next hour trying to find all the chests.
Solidified.
Poor birdie, I should have let it escape. I could probably brute force some of these, but I'll just kill all of them out of my own convenience.
Stabilize.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny. Beg for mercy.
I will have order.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Ha!
Oh, looks like this is the end of the road. The top of Star Snatch Cliff. I think that's what it's called anyway.
Gather.
Uh-oh, Stonehead Knowledge Roll.
Delve into destiny. Beg for mercy.
Order guide you.
Have I been grinding? Kind of. I think for the past week I've been doing a mix of talent. I've been doing a mix of talent books. Hey, we're done. Because I'm pretty sure you know that like my style is kind of like working on all the characters, so I've been kind of just prepping like for characters I don't have yet. So that would be like Yanfei, Sayu, and Keqing, if I ever lose 50-50 and hopefully get her. So I've been kind of prepping for them. Artifact wise, I don't have jack shit too. Unless I want to like throw old old gear on old characters. Like Yanfei could probably just yoink Diluc's gear, but I would like everyone to have their own gear set if possible. But I don't know. That's probably just not entirely possible. So, but at least I have the talent books and at least some sort of weapon, I think. Exploration time.
Want me to come along?
Alright, we're yoinking the Kazuha for vertical exploration. Let's see. Last time I didn't need to rely on the quest or on a map or anything to help me, so I'm gonna hope I can do the same with this, but I doubt it. People have found this one harder. So we got one there. This one, it's not in the sky, so is it like below this cliff or something? Oh, never mind. Okay, that one's in the tree. I gotta remember to look out for chests.
Time to go.
Alright, so we started at 30, now we're at 33. Let's see if there's any chests we miss in Mondstadt in general, because I'm sure there's probably at least 5 or 10 I'm missing in general, not from the event. How far back does this go? Wait a minute, it's kind of scary. This goes pretty far back.
Time to go.
Wait, this goes so far back. Oh no. Okay, I guess we'll backtrack.
Time to go.
Like,
I will have order.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
is there any along the beach? What's the zone? Okay, so oh god, is there gonna be some over there? I hope not. I think we'll be okay to just U-turn here. Oh yes, the climbing tutorial spot. That was just a rock.
One with nature.
Oh, hello there.
The wind knows it.
Solidify.
Beg for mercy.
Clouds high. The birds come. Into the wind.
Wait, there was one at the bottom. Am I blind? And I keep forgetting I could just TP around. Okay, I think
Follow the wind.
this area is included. Gosh, I wish there was an easy way of just going back and forth instead of doing this. Alright, so we gotta go. I guess we could go along the ridge here.
Delve into destiny.
One with nature.
Shadows of fate. Shut up. Delve into depth.
Oh, there's a shrine here.
Rack and ruin.
Okay, it doesn't seem like they've put anything here, unless it's a really... Alright, well you turn and go this way instead.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Okay, it looks... oh, never mind. They're not forcing me to jump off yet. Ah, there's still one at the bottom. I'll just work my way up top first.
Brings a smile to my face.
Am I still in the... oh yeah, crap, I'm still technically in the range. Maybe I can find something up here. I'm just gonna trust that they're not gonna put it at the very edges. Once again, they love putting it off the edges of the cliffs. Ooh, almost missed this one.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Alright, anything along down there? Not that I can notice. Alright. We're approaching 50%. Alright, I think it's about time we can jump down and start looping the middle. What we got, what we got? There might. Oh no, that's a war. Let's just loop around the outskirts for a bit. Just wildlife. There's a chest right there. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Thanks, King Creep, for hosting with the one viewer. I'll be lurking? Alright, that's fine. I mean, it's just a chill day. The calm before the storm.
Certainly.
Time to go. One with nature.
Wait, what? Am I blind? Oh, it's along the behind the edge. I see. Oh. They definitely put some stuff down here.
Crush.
I
Shudder.
I doubt there's gonna be something there, but doesn't hurt to take a quick look. I'll just TP back. Alright, I'm just gonna assume there's nothing there. Alright, let's hope we're back up top. Work way down towards the left again. Anything up here? Probably some stuff along there. Come back to that.
Time to go.
Man, I'm not finding as much as I hope I would be finding. I don't know if it's because they really just heavily stack the middle zone, or I'm just blind. Because this should still be an area, right? Yeah, we're at 55%. Oh no, we're not even in the zone. Alright, now we're re-entering.
Stabilize.
Crush.
Okay, I think we backtracked a bit. Got one over there and one down on that cliff. I'm gonna check around here for now. Ah yes, there's one chest here. Good thing we came back up. Oh, we'll pick it up after we check out this area though. Got lots of heliotrope. Doesn't seem much else. Oh, hello.
This is order. Stabilize.
Certainly.
Alright. Now we'll just U-turn. We'll leave those guys to sleep. I wonder if this Dendro Slime has anything. I'm always paranoid that any Dendro Slimes buried in the ground has some sort of
Solidify.
purpose.
Shudder.
One with nature.
Crush.
Alright, this one doesn't. I think we can finally slowly dip towards the center again. Now. do we have? Swirl.
Beg for mercy.
Got chest up there. Got chest over there.
Shadows of fate. Into the wind. One with nature.
A fateful offering.
I follow the wind.
Right in front of us. And I feel like I should make it daytime because some of these are actually kind of hard to see during the night.
Solidify. Order guide.
Oh, this tree almost blocked this one. But you know what? The nighttime makes it ever so harder. So we'll take up the challenge. Like this one I managed to barely get a glance because elemental vision is good for everything but elemental stuff. Well, I wouldn't say but you know, I've been using it for everything but that in like so long. I think I already checked up here earlier, but I'll do a quick loop around. I'll jump down towards the middle. Good thing we came back. Nice spot. A thingy. We got a thing in the tree. We got chest back here in the dark.
Beg for mercy.
Let's come back this way. Yep, looks like there's another one. Whoosh. Right, there's gotta be another one along this side here. Maybe in the camp. No, those are boars. Now we got some stuff in the middle. Oh, I almost ran past one. Ah, yes.
Solidify.
Shut up.
Got another chest. We have that one we saw earlier. Top of the building. The question is, there's anything in this camp? We're on the backside, don't see anything. Check inside the building. See something.
Solidify.
Delve into death.
One with nature. Fateful offering.
I think we're about to make a full circle here.
Time to go.
And we're back in the forest, alright. I think now we just slowly gear our way towards the center. And then we'll see what percentage we're at. I want to hope that we're at least over 80.
Solidify.
Beg for mercy.
And so far, no random chests, so I guess I did a better job of clearing out Mondstadt than I did Leeway. I missed this one because I probably was looking at the walls instead of right beneath my feet. Seems like we're nearing the end. If we're missing any, they were hidden really well. Or I just happened to look in the wrong direction for a split second. Alright, I see a few chests around here. Alright, so it looks like they loaded this middle area up quite a bit. That's 2 chests and 1 thingy. Some windmill asters. Got another chest down here. Makes free. We have a thing in the water. But let me just loop around and check the nearby bushes. Alright, there doesn't seem to be much else besides this last thing here. So, I don't know. I feel like I definitely missed something, but I honestly need to find out where that is. There's plenty of places I probably could have missed something, but I need to figure out what that is. Alright, let's take a look at our numbers. We are now at 50, so that was the clean 20 we collected. It could be possible we're done with those. Now the question is, how many chests? 95. Not bad. Oh. Whoops. I accidentally started the next part of the story thing. Alright, so we still need 5%. That's probably like 2 or 3 chests, depending on how much percentage they stacked on each. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can avoid looking for clues for now. Just keep looking around. And hey, Genshin Love, thank you for stopping by. What next should you have for Qingqiu? Yeah, if you want to, well, if you're like AR-45 and above and can properly farm for artifacts, it's 2 yeah, what Kaleido said, so 2-piece noblesse and 2-piece hard def is pretty much the standard I think everyone goes for. I don't know if there's any other combinations. I think the 2-piece hard def is the most important part. And then if you don't have like noblesse or something, you could probably just slap on gladiators or something for just attack stuff. Okay, so the noblesse pieces are all the way over here in leeway, paired up with the bloodstained set. So in that domain over here, where my mouse is hovering. The Heart of Death is paired up with the cryo one, which is at the top of Dragon Spine. So if you haven't explored Dragon Spine, you need to complete the questline for that to unlock your AR-54. Okay, so you're about that time where you can start farming artifacts, but yeah. 2-piece noblesse is the top of, or no, 2-piece Heart of Death's top of Dragon Spine, and then noblesse is all the way the top left of leeway. I'm pretty sure you've probably unlocked the noblesse one. The Dragon Spine one's kind of understandable because it's a bit out of the way. But yeah, those are the ideal sets you want to farm for. And if you just want to put something on in the meantime, you know, energy recharge, gladiate, or attack percentage pieces should suffice. Oh, and in terms of like the stats that you want on them, attack percent. Some people run energy recharge if they don't have a weapon that has energy recharge substat. So let's say I have a sack sword which has a bunch of energy recharge, so I run attack percent instead. But if you don't have a sword that has energy recharge, then you run energy recharge sands. And then you run 100 damage, and then you run crit rate or crit damage depending on which one you need. Okay, so now I'm back up here, trying to backtrack from the chest I missed. I wonder if, I kind of doubt I missed, oh no, that's a lie, I might miss. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if people watch multiple Genshin streamers. I mean, hell, I do that. So, you know, doesn't seem too out of the ordinary. I mean, unless like for some reason you just know the person because they just stuck out. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Okay, I might have to climb the top Star Snatch, bleh. Because I don't think I checked along the edges up there, so there might be something up there. That'd be pretty mean of MiHoYo to put stuff there, but I wouldn't be surprised. Gotta make use of all the space. Alright, so we gotta kind of stick a bit close to the left here. We gotta keep a lookout for chests, because I think we're done with all the Merriment, or the Jade stuff.
Shadows of fate.
I have a feeling something's gonna spawn here. No?
Beg for mercy.
Random Hydro Slime. We're nearing the end of our rope. Doesn't seem like missing any. There's a good chance. Oh. Okay. I see that. I see you. Okay, so I found one chest, but I'm not gonna leave this area quite yet. Let me just start from the top. Oh yeah, so if it's not on this cliff, it's probably on the opposite cliff. It's barely on the edge. There's a good chance there could be something else there. Alright, let's do one last check and see if we're still in the zone. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last few chests are on that part of the cliff because I did not explore it. So we'll just go way up and then jump down. Okay, I got stuck for some reason. Right, and now we jump across. Gotta be careful not to hit left click or else that's quite the fall. Made over. Now we should be entering territories. Right, how much percentage is this chest gonna give us? 97, that gave us 2. So either this one's gonna give us 2.5, which will add up
More valuable.
to 100.
Stabilize.
Let me
Or there's 2 more chests here.
shudder.
And there are dendros.
Shadows of
Gather.
The wind's melting.
There's gotta be something else up here, come on.
Gather.
Alright, so we were here earlier. So we still got some upper boundary to work. I think we found everything up here. It's just a one.
Let me see.
The wind knows me.
Solidify.
Delve into step.
Into the wind.
Crush.
Follow the wind. Time to go.
Alright, we've been going strong for about 25 minutes or so. Still missing the one. But where?
Shadow.
Alright,
One with nature.
alright, let's backtrack back to the spawn again. So close. I don't want to surrender. Which other trail camp? Because there's just been a few camps I've been to, and I've collected something from most of them. Oh, never mind, found it. I literally walked past here earlier.
A fateful offering.
I swear, am I at 99 now? I'll be very sad. Oh, I'm at 98. That was only a one. Alright, so this last one has to be 2%, so that means it should be decently hard to find. Oh, if you're talking about towards the south part of the map, then yes, I've already visited that one. I feel like looking at nighttime is not helping. Sorry, Warrior, but I'm not letting you get the chance to run me over. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say if nighttime makes it harder or easier, because at the same time it's like the contrast is pretty good. But not gonna lie, this is annoying my eyes a little bit. Or Zara on my team? True, I could do that. Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't even think I need to move too much faster. Just taking a slow pace. And this would probably be so much easier if I just asked for the clue, but man, I don't want to give in. Am I still in the zone? Technically, I still. The dock. I mean, I'm circling back around there a bit, so.
Let me scry.
Time to go. One with nature.
Did I pass one really? Am I blind? Okay. I guess I probably ran past this one earlier. The red tent dock, really? Am I that blind? Oh, it was behind it! Oh my god, I didn't see it. Or I had. Oh man, that angle. Damn. Nice catch. I would have just completely missed that. Okay, that one deserves 2%. Man, I would have been stuck there for a while. Probably would have made a full loop before I found that again. I have two of these now. Yeah, thanks for the help. I would have not caught that.
The campaign begins.
Alright. I think that leaves everything done. It means Now we can finally finish off the story. Let's put that on. Put back on. All that. Have I explored long enough to get a resin back? Holy crap, it's been that long. Alright. Xiangling, we're back.
Hey, Xiangling, we're here.
And there's
Traveler,
Guoba's feet.
hang on. Did you hear the news? I made it through the selections for Masterful Chefs.
Poggers.
Woohoo! That's great! It was a total breeze. I wasn't even trying. But a true champion never rests on their laurels. I'm still gonna need your help to prepare for the competition. I made a few new test dishes, and I was hoping everyone could try them and give some feedback. Traveler, you want to be the first?
What shame we just say, what the hell did we eat?
Oh, yeah, we did. And anyway, we get to eat your food all the time, so we're biased. You should find some other people this time, just to play it safe. Good idea. Okay, let me think. Let's get Beto to try it first. Beto! Yep, you can definitely trust her opinion. Let's go find her. Right now, she should be down at the docks. Let me box up this food real quick, then we can head on down.
Oh boy. Now, you know that I already know how this quest like happens. So I'm not gonna be too surprised on all the stuff that's happening, but I feel like this is a weird time they decided to do this. It's like, it's neat and all, but like, why now? I have no clue, to be honest.
Beto, ahoy! Hey, look, who's she with? Hi, Beto. Hi, Xinyan. Are we interrupting anything?
Xiangling! Woman of the hour. We were just talking about you.
Oh, Beta was saying you and I should get ourselves on board sometime. Says the whole crew's been asking for us.
Now, this is more appropriate because we actually need this, considering there's no other place she shows up.
Seems like you three go way back. Oh, we really do. Beto and Xinyan are two of my oldest customers, and I've helped out in the kitchen on board Beto's ship in the past. Recently, Xinyan's been planning to do a show on board, too.
That's the plan. Good music's meant for sharing. You guys should check it out sometime.
Will do. But I came here today because I made it into the Masterful Chef's finals, and I was just trying out some new dishes to bring to the competition. Can you have a little taste and give me some feedback?
Sure, beats drinking on an empty stomach.
Oh, about time. I'm starving over here. Let's see what you got. Oh, man. This chicken fuyong's tasting awesome.
I know I only ate lunch like 3 hours ago, but like, goddamn, I hate. Why did I have to talk about food again? It makes me a bit jealous.
Time with each other.
Only thing is you've got
Yes, friends.
chicken fuyong, come and get it, and
Pretty
crispy
pug.
shrimp, and they all taste kind of refreshing.
Is refreshing really a flavor?
When you spend all your time at sea,
It's a feeling.
you don't have a lot of choice when it comes to food, especially on the longer voyages where you've got to stretch out your rations as far as you can. First thing you want to do when you get back on dry land is dig into a nice hot meal that's swimming in oil and has a ton of flavor.
That's the exact opposite of Ningguang's tastes.
Oh, sure is. Beto's tastes are pretty similar to mine and Xiangling's.
Ugh, Ningguang, I am sick of hearing that. Our tastes couldn't be more different. You'll never find us eating the same bowl of food.
But last time when you were chatting with her, Paimon thought you two seemed to get along just fine.
We're evenly matched. Guess that makes us equals. But I'm sorry, limp cabbage leaves are never gonna do it for me.
Oh, I hear ya, I hear ya. Steamed cabbage and broth might be upper class and look fancy and all, but man, is it boring! It's never gonna give you that flavor explosion explosion you get with some of the other dishes out there.
I mean, I get that feeling, but I mean, some people eat lettuce with meat, you know.
Well, not so much mild. I just think you maybe missed a beat somewhere.
Exactly. This is some fine cooking, no question about that. But if this is for a competition, it needs more oomph.
Beat? Oomph? Are we sure these terms apply to cooking?
We make it work, Paimon.
Oomph.
Beat, yeah. You know what a beat is? I only know music, though. I'm nowhere near your level when it comes to cooking, so don't mind me if it doesn't make much sense.
No, you're both completely right. Beat and oomph. That's what I need.
Forehead
I wasn't
moment.
much while I was cooking them. Even though this was a brand new combination, it still felt like I was missing that one thing that'll seal the deal. You know, really push it over the finish line. Seems like she's found her muse. Does that mean music theory is compatible with cooking?
Perhaps.
Hey! Paimon didn't quite get the implication, but Paimon can tell when you're being a meanie.
Don't bully the Paimon smooch.
I think I know what I need to do. Great! So this went really well.
Don't hold back, just get out there and do your thing. You're a pro, Xiangling, and you've totally got this. Hands down best chef in Liyue Harbor. Ain't that right, Beto?
Well, I think so anyway. More than any other chef. And there ain't a whole lot of people I'd be willing to say that about.
I'll do my best. Thanks, everyone.
All right, we'll leave you to it. I'm gonna take Xinyan on board for a while.
Xiangling, they both had pretty strong taste. You sure that won't be a problem? Shouldn't we get a second opinion from someone with milder tastes? That's a good point. Beto likes her greasy stir-fries, and Xinyan can really handle her spice. Yeah, we should get another opinion.
As much as I like both of those two, man, they would upset my stomach if I ever ate them in like high amounts.
Traveler, any suggestions?
Someone with mild taste, say.
Who?
Yeah, almond tofu, man.
Oh, right! Makes sense! So, back to Wangshu Inn? Who? Who is it? Someone you just missed last time we were there.
We don't need to go on shit, we could do it right here.
Oh, Paimon remembers! He said that we just need to speak his name and poof! He'll show up!
Yeah, we do our typical summoning ritual and cash in like X amount of primo gems and sure he'll pull up.
Will he definitely hear us saying his name, though? Maybe we should find somewhere quieter.
Where is quieter? We're in freaking Liyue of all places. This place is bustling with people. Alright, I guess this is quote unquote quieter. We'll see.
Let's take turns shouting his name! Uh-huh? Do I need to do this too?
It's a summoning ritual. We need all the people.
Nothing's happening.
Don't know what Paimon.
Let me try again. That's weird. Does he not want to hang out with us? Wait, so let me get this straight. Some guy with special powers promised you both that you just need to shout his name and he'll show up?
Yes, exactly.
Well, not both actually, just one of us.
Man, very picky.
Oh, right. Well, you should be the one to try it then. Paimon clearly just doesn't want to feel left out. Okay then.
And of course, the traveler's gonna silently shout out. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping that he would actually get, or he or she would actually speak, but I guess not.
You called?
Ah, yes. One entrance.
He actually came!
You spoke my name, did you not? When I make you a promise, I will honor it.
Blink of an eye and poof! He's there! That's how you know he's an Adeptus. An Adeptus? Xiao, was it? Hi there. It was me who asked the traveler to call you here. My name's Youngling. I'm a chef. I've made it into the finals of this year's Masterful Chefs, and I'm testing some dishes out in preparation. I'm trying to get feedback from customers with all different tastes.
Customers. And that includes me?
Uh-huh. The traveler says you prefer
Man,
modern
why
food,
can we not
just
do
the
that?
kind of person
Not that I
I'm
really,
looking for.
I don't have Zhao to really play with him,
I'd
but
like you to try the dishes
it'd be
I
cool to
made and
just
tell me your
make
thoughts.
entrances like that when switching in.
Since it's you, I will do it.
Yay! How is it? Are you sure you can eat it? Don't force yourself.
Tastes pretty good.
Huh? Really? I can't believe it. An Adeptus says he likes my cooking. If my dad was here, he'd be crying tears of joy.
Getting Zhao's approval.
You excel in
Unheard of.
culinary arts. I'm reminded of another chef I know. That chef cooks dishes with soul, as do you. Both of you are masters of your craft.
Who do you think he means? Smiley Yensho?
Of course, he feeds the heck out of you.
If I had to find fault with something, the two sides are a little strong for my taste. Some minor adjustments would take this dish from excellence to perfection. Just my own opinion. Do not fixate on it. Take it or leave it as you see fit.
Alright, go easy on the sides. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Adeptus friend. It was really great to meet you.
I'll be leaving now.
Alright, pee pee poof.
See you next time.
Paimon still can't believe he actually came.
See you on your rerun banner.
Wow.
Omega lol.
What would happen if we called his name again now? Do you think he'd come back right away?
You'd be pissing him off.
Kinda, maybe, not really joking. Jeez. Good news.
I just realized Gobo had a really sad face.
What to do next?
Since I know what happened to this story, that's a nice detail to notice.
People to talk to. I'd better head back and try this out a few times while it's fresh in my mind. Thanks for your help. Oh, and the final is in Yujing Terrace. You better come and watch. Will do. Good luck.
Alright, let's go.
You bet.
Alright, and then wait for the competition to start the next day over. I think we'll just teleport and then head down in the meantime. Oh. Alright, yep, the stuff is all there. Now we just need to wait for the next day. Let's just get in range. Alright, 10 to 4. On the dot. Ding 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 donk. Yes. The place is hustling and bustling.
Welcome, everyone, to the Masterful Chef's Final. At the appointment of this organizing committee, I am your host and officiator, Yenfei.
Now when are you joining my team?
Hey, Yenfei's here too! This event is brought to you by the Liyue Qixing in collaboration with a number of participating enterprises. The competition is divided into the selections phase and the finals. We saw many contestants from all over Liyue in the selections process, and all of them were outstanding chefs in their own right. Of those, the 2 strongest participants were put through to today's finals. In just a few short moments, the finals will take place right here before your very eyes. As the officiator, it is my honor and privilege to represent the organizing committee and indeed the people of Liyue in overseeing today's proceedings. Next, please allow me to introduce the judges. There will be a select panel and an audience panel. The 3 members of the select panel are the Tianquan, Lady Ningguang, the Yuheng, Lady Keqing,
And when are you
last but
joining my
not
team
least,
also? I still
Gourmet
need you.
Connoisseur, Uncle Tian. In addition to these 3, 10 judges will be chosen from among the audience to sample our contestants' dishes.
Dude,
and
is there
pass
even
their
enough for
votes.
10 people in the
That makes a
audience?
total of 13 judges with 13 votes between them. Each judge will
I think
vote
there's
their
barely
preferred
enough for 10
finalist,
people in
and
the
the one who
audience, now that
receives
I'm
the
like
most votes
counting.
will be today's winner. It's all so exciting! And now, please join me in welcoming our 2 contestants into the arena. Come on out! To my left, a competition favorite down from Dihua. Life's harsh when you live on a marsh, but this kitchen ace will put a smile on your face.
Wow,
Please
spitting them
welcome
fat rhymes.
Smiley Yanxiao.
Hi, everyone.
Whoa! Yanxiao made it into the finals too! But what's up with him? He seems really nervous.
Yeah, compared to the Yanqiao I know from the commissions where he's always like ratting out the guy that's fishing.
Yanxiao! Chin up, shoulders back. Everyone from the inn is super proud of you.
Huh? Oh.
And to my right, a stalwart of Liyue Harbor culinary scene, a little feisty with a whole lot of spicy. Give it up for Xiangling! And her mysterious assistant, who knows who?
I'm surprised people don't know Goba
Knows?
or Gooba.
Hey everybody, I'll do my best. Contestants, please repeat
No,
after
he's
me.
sad. No, they don't
As
recognize
finalist and
him.
Masterful chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures. As a finalist and Masterful chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures.
As a finalist in Masterful Chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures.
And I, for my part, promise to uphold the principles of fairness, impartiality, and transparency in my officiation of the proceedings. Now, I will hand things over to the select panel judge, Ningguang, for the announcement of today's theme.
Thank you all for being here today at the Masterful Chefs Finals. I am the Tianquan Ningguang. The organizers have chosen the theme for today's event, and that theme is Of Earth and Waterborn.
Of Earth and Waterborn. Just like the Feast of Bounteous Land. It really captures the spirit of this year's
When I think of
Moonlight
Earth and Water more, I'm picking up like plants and
It's
stuff.
like Surf and Turf, but the deep and meaningful version.
The rules are simple. The one who receives the most votes wins. Tailor your dishes to the judges' preferences, or win over the audience with your originality.
Yes, win over their
The
stomachs.
choice is yours. Well then, I look forward to both of your contributions.
Contestants will have 1 hour of cooking time available and may only use ingredients provided by the organizers in their dishes. I trust this is no problem. Okay, without further ado, let the cooking commence. Begin. Time to pull out all the stops. Show everyone why you're the best.
Whoop whoop.
Traveler, Paimon.
Alright,
Thanks
time
for
to
coming to support me.
Shokugeki this
Don't
up.
worry, I'm gonna make this the best tasting dish I've ever cooked. Light it up! Light it up! First things first, get the stove on.
Wait. Is this so? Oh, go, Goba, go.
Xiao thought the side should be milder, which makes sense to contrast with the main dish. And I guess that's what Xinyan
Oh,
did.
is
You gotta have on beats and off
is Goba
beats.
guiding us?
But at the same time, you have to end on a high note. So I think I'll add a little sugar to the crystals. Triple layered consomme is pretty bland to begin with. And I can't have 2 sides with the same texture. Luckily, the organizers have provided some very aromatic broth. It's just a little too gentle. Okay, this is where Beta was right. A pinch of salt should do the trick.
Alright. It seems like we could talk to them while we're waiting. Why don't we talk to them?
Two extraordinary.
What did...
Man, what a competition this is. We're just talking to everyone while Smiley Yancha does his thing. Just be careful not to pick the wrong answer.
Everything fair and above board? Please refrain from talking with the host while the competition is in progress.
Okay, shit, my bad. Alright, so we need salt now. Gooba's guiding us. Very nice. And now we need to... Delicious... Wait, are we supposed to do that here?
Jueyun chili chicken is
Oh.
the main event. to compromise too much here, but maybe some pepper will set it apart without alienating anybody.
Make delicious June chili chicken.
Huh?
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, Yin he doesn't look so good.
Oh, dude, down at 10%. Oh my god, lol.
Whoa, what's this? Hold up. Things are taking an unexpected turn on the Masterful Chef's stage.
Oh.
Xiangling's mysterious assistant appears to be aiding her opponent. Judges, are we going to allow this? We knew in advance that Xiangling would be accompanied by a mysterious assistant, and the judges agreed that the two could be classed as one individual for the purposes of the competition. But what do we say to this?
I take no issue with it. In any case, the assistant hasn't done much in the way of assisting.
Damn, putting Guva down of being useless.
No competition would be complete without a little drama. All a part of being young. I won't be the old fogey that ruins it for them.
Ah, yes, the drama.
Please allow me to explain to our host. Prior to the competition, the judges reviewed both contestants, and we can comfortably confirm that neither side is participating in a way that contravenes the competition rules. Xiangling is a highly accomplished chef, and her assistant is more like family to her. Xiangling prepares all of her own dishes herself. All that her assistant will do is occasionally provide a fire source. Given Xiangling's level of culinary skill, the difference between her using firewood or her assistant is
It still bars me how they use that stove or like that pot as like the stove and not the actual stove that you can get from the Battle Pass like when they first introduced the furnishing.
But the mysterious assistant has now started cheerleading for Smiley Yenshao too, demonstrating total impartiality. By encouraging both Xiangling and her opponent, they have proven to be a fair supporter.
Hey Darkos, it's been going good, just watching through the cooking competition and the second part of the event story. I believe we're more than halfway through now. But yeah, it's just relatively chill, you know, just finishing up all the event stuff. And then after this, I don't know what else I might be doing.
He is an excellent chef, and I want this to be a competition between the best we both have to bring.
I see.
I might do Spiral Abyss after this. That's still something I need to do, but we'll see.
I have no objections.
I might as well take a gander at it. My favorite 5-star and 4-star, oof, that's gonna be a hard one. I mean, I already have a few narrowed down. No one's really asked me the 4-star stuff. I haven't done this rotation of Abyss. I've done the last one. So, while the enemies are still the same, the ley line's different, so I don't know if it'll be easier or harder. But I'll have to take a look. I don't know. From what I heard, the ley line has to do with like how much HP you have, so I'm gonna say maybe it might be a bit harder to set up to get the buffs. So, you know, we'll see. I think it would just be more annoying to handle, but the buffs might be better.
Think of my mom then. Anyway, you should carry on.
But my only beef with it is the specters are annoying, but I mean that's just how the enemies are designed. And then the perpetual mechanical array is just a tank as always, so you know.
Then I need to focus up and
Just
win
don't
this thing.
like the tanky sponges.
That's the attitude we want. You're a very capable
Yeah, I don't mind. It's just a typical thing to go through when
everyone what you're
chatting
made of,
between
just
someone.
like you showed us last time at
But back to the 5-star and 4-star.
Yes.
I don't know if I have an exact favorite, but like if I were to pick between a 5-star,
And thanks
it
to
would
your-
be between Zhongli and Hu Tao.
Thanks. Time for me to get cooking.
And then in terms of 4-star, 4-star is harder. I haven't really thought too hard about the 4-stars.
Time's up. Both contestants have now finished
I'm trying to think the 4-star
I would like to
list.
invite them to present their dishes to the judges for evaluation. We will proceed in the order that the contestants finished. Xiangling?
4-star wise, maybe Noelle.
my dishes.
Mainly just because her, like, character wise, like, Noelle is probably one of my more favorite types of characters. Very kind and gentle and hardworking type of individual. Do I go for every character? Not really. Like, there's still plenty of 5-stars that I'm missing. like I'm not free to play, but I'm definitely not like a heavy spender, so I don't really risk going for every single character. I have about half of them. In terms of 4 stars, the only ones I'm missing are Yanfei and Sayu, just because I haven't pulled on banners that had them as the rated boost, and I haven't been lucky enough to get them from standard banner. And then in terms of 5 stars, I'm missing Klee, I'm missing Tartaglia, I'm missing Zhao, I'm missing Ayaka, Yoimiya, Kokomi, and Keqing. Third favorite 5-star. That's gonna be.
My dish is Adeptus Temptation with a mint salad and golden shrimp balls. As Xiangling says, earth and water means land and sea. So birds, land animals, and seafood
Maybe
were also the
Eula.
ingredients I incorporated. Adeptus Temptation is a much-loved dish.
Maybe
in
Eula.
Liyue.
I use a
And
lot
as
of
chef
Eula.
of Wangshu Inn, I've always been proud to
Her
offer
attack
this
style is very
as a
pretty
signature
graceful.
specialty dish of our menu. It's a complex dish with very particular ingredients: smoked ham, crab, fresh shrimp meat, and matsutake.
Oh, and thanks for following. Yeah,
I
I don't know. I think Eula. Oh crap! It's either Eula or Kazuo. Both of them have like a very like elegant and like very clean play style that matches with their specific niche of characters. Chose your Abyss team. Nice. I mean, I guess there's only so many options you can go for. Well, I guess if you're clearing the Abyss, you could go with a lot of options. But I guess 36 starring, you're kind of forced to be stuck with certain characters.
Judges, please sample the dishes.
Not gonna lie, I don't even remember exactly what my Abyss team was for the last rotation, but I'll work my way through it.
Expertly made and truly delicious. I'm gonna have another golden shrimp. I mean, I shall have to sample both contestants' dishes once more before I can reach a verdict.
Now, Xiangling has taken an interesting approach here. She's chosen a cold dish as her main. I have to say, that's a bold move. It's also a unique take on Jueyun chili chicken. Although the dish as a whole is served cold, the chili peppers have been stir-fried, so they're still just a little warm on the inside. You get a nice crunch as you bite in. Then you get the spiciness and warmth all coming in together. And then just a hint of that wonderful pepperiness to top it all off.
Ah man, stop talking about the food. It's making me hungry slowly but surely.
Adeptus Temptation is quite exceptional. The triple layer consomme is also a very superlative contribution. Excellent flavor, well balanced between sweet and savory.
Too big of words.
Standard is
For me, when it comes to food, all I have to my only words are: does it taste good or does it not taste good?
Before writing them down and handing them to me. Also, the organizing committee has selected today's audience judges, and they are now evaluating the dishes. Everyone who's been
I mean, that's
lucky enough to
fair.
sample
I mean,
today's dishes, please consider and cast your vote independently.
it's kind of hard to like. I'm not. It's kind of hard for me to say this. Like, I don't want to consider myself as someone that like pulls characters from meta, but man, a lot of the characters that I like happen to be really good really good, so they're considered meta. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not good with words, so I just usually just like something sticking to simplicity, just like a yes or a no, or just like 2 very basic options.
Thank you all for waiting. All votes have been received and counted, and the results have been returned to Ningguang. I now invite Ningguang to take the floor and announce the results.
You got failed by Ryan. There's no shame in losing the free-to-play status. For me, it's like over the past like few years when it comes to games, if spending money on stuff like makes you happy, like reasonably spending your money makes you happy, then you know, I don't think losing that status will be a thing. Cause I had the same thought about Genshin. Like, it was only a few days in, and then I was like, for some reason, just something with the game clicked, and then I was like, I want to spend money, but I felt very disturbed by it because I think Genshin's the first game that I've actually spent money on other transactions. I guess the only other game that I could think of that I guess would be like Destiny 2, but like Destiny 2 that would be buying expansions, which is like feels like it's like way too important in the game to not get it. And then like something with Genshin, it's like you can earn a lot of the stuff gradually, so it's kind of hard to compare the two. But I don't know, Genshin's the first game of its kind for me that really made me want to spend money.
By just one vote. There can only be one winner, but the fact that this was so close shows just how much both of these outstanding chefs managed to impress.
Oh, you had to dip into your star glitter to get to her. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's gotcha for you, I guess. Shit can hit the fan and then you can be completely screwed. Well, I'm gonna hope that whatever else you got in between your 5 stars were at least good enough to not make it the worst polling session.
Until next time.
Please exit the venue in an orderly fashion and remember to take all of your personal belongings with you. Come on, let's go over and take a look.
Wait, what happened today? Oh, what? Buying the star glitter thing? I like how the people here are still just standing around.
Looks like I won this time, Yan Xiao. But I'd still like to try your dishes, if that's okay.
Oh, saving the standard banner wishes. I mean, yeah, that's the same for me. Like, I like leveling up all my characters, so I saved up a bunch of standard banner wishes over the past half a year or so, and then I just blew all of that at once.
Sure, I'll have a try of yours too.
Oh no, you got guilt tripped. No, when it man, being guilt tripped to do something is definitely not it, Chief. I'm gonna say at least it's standard banner where like it's less important than limited, but even then it's still kind of a oof moment. Oh, you spent primos on the standard banner? Oh, that's okay, that's where it went wrong. Oh no.
So humble food cooking is not to be looked down upon.
Is that right? Huh.
Are you happy with that? Cause like, I mean, it's not, I mean, what was your pity? If it was like an early pity, like I would say that's good. You know, cause getting early 5 stars is definitely like quote unquote saving like your primos. But at the same time, it's like you spent primos, which could have gone to the limited. So it's kind of hard to say. I don't know. I guess like I would consider it good. I mean, I don't know how many characters can use Aquila Favonia, but I think it's one of the better standard weapons you could probably get your hands on, depending on how you use it. Oh. It was at 85 pity. Oh. And you already had one? Oh, that's I see. Okay, so it does not feel as great.
Thanks for coming. Did you get to try the food? Don't even go there. Paimon's still peeved. I can't believe it. You didn't get picked?
Well, for me, I don't have that many 5-star weapons, so my collection's quite small. So for me, getting a new 5-star weapon, or well, even getting an old one, I guess I would be barred by it, even if it's useful in some way or another.
Apparently, they're gonna deliver an exclusive ingredients package and the prize money at a later date. So I need to get moving. I'll come find you guys after. Xiangling seems really happy. Good for her. Looks like Kuching and Ningguang.
Skyward Pride was your other one. Skyward Pride is the Claymore, right? Yeah, I think that's one of the lower tier weapons. I guess that is a bit unfortunate for most people's standards, but I mean, what can you do? What's done is done. Now you just gotta live with it, as horrible as it is to say that, but I mean, that's kind of the situation.
Ka-ching, there you are!
Oh, you found me.
I just realized, I never really thought about it, but man, the railings along the walkways are so short. Like, people can easily fall over.
Huh? Is everything okay?
Traveler, I have found myself in something of a predicament. In the competition, I voted for Smiley Yenshao.
So you're frustrated because you can't go back and vote for Xiangling instead?
No, that's not it. As a judge, I had a duty to remain objective. I made my decision after thinking about it very carefully, and my conscience is clear.
You got GGC2 duo to pity. Oh no. Oh no. The wombo combo, losing pity or losing the 50-50 and then losing it to a character that you don't want.
As a contestant,
Well, I mean, okay, Skyward Pride, yeah, I can say that's probably not great. Aquila Pavonia does have some uses to it, but of course, if you're not the type of person to use it in that way, then of course I would understand seeing it as a waste, I guess.
All people isn't bothered about that kind of stuff. And anyway, she still won in the end.
If you want me to, sure, I don't mind taking a look.
I've been looking
Is there anyone in particular you want me to look at? Or are you just gonna tell me, like, in the chat or something, and then I'll just try and judge off that?
My grandfather always said to me, in contests of food, always follow your heart. Which is to say that in gastronomical disputes, or indeed competitions, one must cast their vote for the party that they agree with. This decision must be based on one's honest thoughts, not influenced by any external factors. Of course, that was just my grandfather's opinion.
Let me try moving
I have to say,
chat
I'm
over here.
inclined to think
This might be a
he
better
had
spot.
point. So,
Still messing around with
despite the fact
my
that
layouts
I'm
and
your friend,
whatnot. Pretty
I cast
scuffed.
my vote for Smiley Yenshao's Adeptus Temptation.
Oh, you're an EU. I mean, I technically have an EU like account. I haven't really played it, so like, I mean, I'm far enough that I could just like ID search someone. So if you have like your profile like not unprivated, I can switch over to EU real quick and look if you want me to.
And that's totally okay. In fact, that's exactly how it should be. Otherwise, how could it be a fair competition? So, you made a point of telling me. Is that because you were worried that it made you a bad friend?
You can just send me your UID and then I can switch over to EU after.
Didn't I say already?
No, it's not really wasting my time. It gives me something to look at. I mean, I'd like to see other people's progress in the game.
Feedback just isn't meaningful to me at this stage. Seeking reassurance is what novices do, and it's been a long time since I was a novice. The way forward from today will only get more challenging, as will the dishes I'll need to cook. Honestly, I'll need friends like you along the way. You have a strong sense of responsibility, Ka-ching. But you know, not everything is always about responsibility. Yes, you're a Chi-ching, but you're also you, Ka-ching. When you're with friends, you don't need to think about everything so thoroughly.
Yeah, look at everyone on equal footing.
That's what Ningguang's like, right? Beto's always telling me about how well she gets along with Ningguang. They even play chess aboard her ship sometimes. So you see, Ningguang's kind of bold in that she doesn't let her identity and reputation get in the way of her ability to have a good time. You could take a leaf out of her book. Outside of work, it's time to let go and relax.
Yeah, it would be nice to just separate like the having fun and then the work part of your brain or of your self, I guess.
Traveler, Xiangling, anyway, what are we standing around here for? Let's go and check on the status of the Stove God statue.
Oh yeah! Paimon had nearly forgotten about that. Let's go see.
It kind of bars me how you can't check the UIDs of people on other servers, because like, sure, I can understand not being able to play with someone on a different server, but I think it would have been at least nice to at least be able to look at other people's profiles. But, I mean, I guess that's too much. Alright, I guess before we take a look at this next part of the event, we'll just do a quick intermission and just switch over to EU and take a look at your account. All right, man. What was the? I remember I played one day on EU just for nostalgia stakes, but man, I cannot imagine playing on multiple servers at a time. Yeah, I guess the one advantage for playing on Asia is you get your stuff earlier, but oh man, this feels weird. Oh, this is disgusting. This is disgusting seeing everything capped out. Uh, Alright, anyways, we're not here for that. We're here to uh search up people, right? How does this work? Do I go here? Is this how it works? Is this your account? Just to make sure. I probably could have copy and pasted, but this looks about right. I see Kuching on there. Yep. Kuching's your best characters. I mean, I could take a look at theirs, but you say Kuching's your best, so I'll take a look at your Kuching. Alright, so first glance, 0 elemental mastery, so that means your stats distributed hopefully very well into everything else. 2200 attack, that's pretty high. Or well, I guess that's average. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're working with. Crit rate, crit damage, very nice, very beautiful looking. Some energy recharge. I don't have Kuching, so I don't know what her costs are. I'm guessing it's like a low energy cost, so I guess you don't need that much. That's good. Level 10, nice. I don't really know anyone that I don't really have anyone personally added that's crowned characters, so it's nice to see a level 10 on that. Weapon, Equilivonia, so I'm guessing you're doing physical, physical, which is fine. 2-piece Pale Flame, 2-piece Bloodstain, I'm guessing that's the best set you can work with. I see you have Pale Flame on your goblet, so I'm gonna hope that's a really nice physical goblet. 21-7. Okay, substats are ideal. I mean, to be honest, this is probably better than the majority of like the stuff that I have. Shame that it rolled into attack, flat attack once, but still really good nonetheless. You use the off piece as your feather, interesting. So I'm guessing this feather must be cracked out of its mind. Eh, it's pretty good. Hit HP once, but still pretty good by my standards. Obviously, I'm not like a Giga Whale or anything close to that, so I consider anything with some crit rate and crit damage pretty damn good. Attack percent? Wow, that's a pretty low crit damage, but your crit rate is absurdly high. Very nice, very nice. Is Kaching's level up stat crit rate or crit damage? Because I honestly don't know. I think it's one of the two, right? Physical damage. Doesn't have crit rate, but that's fine. You have good crit damage and attack percent. It's a pretty good goblet. Definitely probably better than some of my goblets still. And then last but not least, the mask. Oh, yes. Very nice. The infamous one statter you're trying to go for. The ideal of ideals. Very nice. This crit mask reminds me of my own. I have something very similar to this. Very nice. So yeah, this Kaching is very, very pretty. I don't know if I ever get my own Kaching, I don't know how I would want to build her. I don't really have any artifacts to get throw on her. So maybe one day. Alright, so you said your Radin's like you've been working for 4 weeks. I mean, that's fair. She only came out this patch, so you know, you're still getting there. At least refinement 5 for the catch. You're getting there. And then you're slowly getting pieces. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's pretty good too. This attack goblet's way better than mine, because I think a lot of my stuff for her is at like missing like crit rate stuff, so she has pretty low crit rate, and then you have her burst leveled up, that's good enough. And then you said everyone else isn't really built right, so it's like, I mean, you have them like leveled up and stuff. They seem to have some stats. It looks pretty good. What do you have? 4-piece noblesse? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what you want to run on her. But these are pretty Yeah, these are really nice noblesse pieces. Wait a minute. Eh, the flat stats on the attack aren't too nice, but I mean, I guess it's a goblet. You can't be too picky. Really nice mass though. I don't have any crit rate mass on noblesse, so my noblesse pieces are very shafted. This has a bunch of EM string this. Okay, that makes sense. 2-piece Thundering, 2-piece Glad. Ooh, very nice flower. Better's a bit shafted, but still pretty good to start off with. Nice crit damage. Goblet's alright. This one got shafted a lot into EM, but I mean, you gotta maintain the 2-piece Thundering for something, so I guess. Wu Tao. You're running a Black Cliff, I see. I've never really tried any of the shop weapons. So it's interesting to see. I'm guessing it's good for balancing out your stats, right? Probably. Yeah, 214 crit damage. Nutty stuff. And then you have your 4-piece Crimson. Looking a lot better than mine, definitely. Yeah, this is way better than my Hu Tao. 889. Ooh. Okay, I guess you don't have her stuff leveled up all the way. You have official stuff leveled up. Oh, but you do have the C6 Kojusara at least, you know, that's pretty good. Huh, you don't have C6 official yet. I mean, that's fine. And then Shangling. Pavoni stands energy recharge, of course, of course. 4-piece emblem. Ooh, interesting. A lot of crit damage. Attack percent? Oh no, that's the sands. Okay, that's where crit rate gets bolstered a bit. Okay, so I'm guessing. Oh yeah, there's a lot of crit damage. I'm guessing. Also Black Clef. Yeah, I see. And then of course you have your 4-piece Blizzard. I don't really have that many Blizzard pieces, let alone good ones. So seeing a build Ayaka for once is a bit refreshing. And then you have Chi-Chi on here just cause I'm not even gonna look at the Chi-Chi. Wait, she's pain. I mean, I guess 170. I mean, ideally you get you get that amount of stuff. Just claim all that while I'm here. I mean, I guess you mean I mean there are some people that are unlucky enough to not get that many or not to get C6 of a character even rolling that many times, I guess, you know. I mean, your Kaching's like in my standards like the pinnacle of like a perfectly built character like I mean, cuz I think the closest thing I have in comparison is like my Eula, and then everyone else is like nowhere close because all their stats are like shafted somewhere with 1 or 2 artifacts. But I mean, hey, if you're managing to clear content with it, I would be satisfied. I mean, of course, some people want to go even further with their satisfaction, but for me, my main standard is as long as I can 36-star of this, I think I'm good enough for now. I don't have to feel too ashamed. Oh, I was wondering how close I need to get to the rock. I need to interact with it.
It hasn't changed one bit.
What's the next problem? Figuring out who you want to work on next?
We cooked our hearts out. Does this mean the competition wasn't enough to awaken the statue? Oh well. I suppose it was simply not meant to be.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, ideally, like, you would want to focus on a few characters, typically ones in the same niche, so you could just switch over artifacts if you're not using one or the other. Me, on the other hand, I am making the big mistake of trying to build a set for everyone, so like some characters are lacking. And of course, whenever I do get a set done, I stick with a very mediocre set, so you know.
Right, Xiangling? Yup, there's still time. Let's be patient. We'll all see this through together. On another note, I have some good news for you, Kuching. Things are looking optimistic for that recipe you gave me. Master came by before the competition and filled in the parts that were missing. So now I'll be able to cook it. In fact, I'll go find somewhere to make it right now. Wait here.
Xiangling.
Oh, and Traveler, could you come with me? Huh? You only just beat Smiley and Chow. You think you're up for challenging us already?
Oh no, something of a kitchen guy myself. I mean, I do a fair bit of cooking, but
Obviously not what I meant. You collect recipes, don't you? I thought you'd probably be needing
yeah, the
recipes
cube.
during
I
your
know
travels
I
and
know
stuff.
that there's a
Yeah,
cheese for
sure.
the cube, but I don't like usually doing cheeses, so I try to unga
I
boonga
can
for
see
it.
that.
So I'm gonna hope that I'm gonna be able to beat the cube 3 stars this time around. Cause like last time I barely beat it with like 1 or 2 seconds left, and I don't know if this buff is gonna make it easier or harder, but we'll see.
Careful eating your words so fast. You'll give yourself heartburn.
What are you staring at me for? Go on, get on with your cooking.
MC being saucy as always. Alright, and we got another recipe. A bunch of recipes for us to work on. Is there a thing nearby that I can use? Back here maybe? Please tell me the pot's still working. Or do I have to light it on fire again? No! Wait, the one on the other side's open. Yes! Where is it? It was a purple one, right? Chili mince cornbread buns. Increases all parry, shield strength and defense. And then... we'll just make one for now. I wonder if they're gonna link it from my inventory.
So this is what the dish from the recipe looks like. Let's go give it to Kuching.
I have a feeling it's gonna get yoinked.
Let's go together.
It's gonna get yoinked from my inventory, but we'll see.
We're back.
Well, I mean, there's no like debuff thingy, but I mean like just the moon cycle thing.
The Traveler and I made one each. Here, have a taste while it's still
Oh,
warm.
if I turned off a moment, that would have
Thank
been
you.
like
Don't mind if I do.
a bro moment. Yeah, that's the problem. Both sides have physical resistance, so it's like I'm kind of forced to. I mean, I technically have other characters I could use besides Eula, but my Eula is just so well built that she'll probably just do more damage than like my other elemental DPSs. So
Apologies. Xiangling, Traveler, thank you both.
oh, your English is perfectly fine. I didn't even notice like that you're not like an English native speaker. If or are you English native? I mean, cause like I know like English and like EU is like probably slightly different than like NA English, but for the most part, like vocabulary is pretty similar. So I didn't notice.
Fully explained before. In fact, when Master had filled in the missing parts of the recipe for me, I realized that I already knew how to make this dish. You already knew? You mean you were able to make this without ever seeing the recipe? Uh-huh.
I mean, are the cards random for?
But isn't this
I think the cards are random for each individual, right? So
about that?
today's cards could be bad. I think I'm gonna just do Spiral Abyss after this while I have the while it's on my mind. Probably give it a few attempts. I'll at least clear the Spiral Abyss. We're not at 36 star it. We'll see how it goes, cause I'm pretty sure it's only gonna be 12 free. That's gonna cause me trouble, main trouble. Maybe 12-1, depending.
We'd read the classics together, then debate how much of it was actually genuine, and whether Rex Lapis was real or not. He used to say,
I see. I'm guessing like over there, education-wise, you kind of like required to learn English just because it's such a universal language, right? Yeah, because the only time I've ever been in like I've been to Europe was when I went to UK, so it didn't feel as foreign as I thought it would be. So I don't know like how every other country fares, but I think your English is fine. But then again, of course, like typing or like English etiquette, like online and typing is probably different than like obviously speaking out loud. But we're all friends here. We're just chilling. We're not picky about that type of stuff. Like I always speak in slang and stuff, especially with us gamers. Like we come up with our own terms and all that.
Without the full recipe, he never quite succeeded. Still, Each time he tried cooking it, he'd always get me to have a taste while it was still warm. The memories. This really is the taste of my childhood.
I mean, if anything, there might be some benefits to like learning English as a second language first, cause like as far as I know, it's like I know how to speak English, but at the same time, it's like I don't know the intricate details of like the language structure and like wording and like grammar and all that stuff. So for all I know, some person learning English as a second language could probably speak it better than me. I don't know. It's interesting to think about, but you know, if anything, like having English as a second language means your primary language is something else. And for me, it's like English is like a primary language, which kind of sucks because it's like it's less of an opportunity to learn another language and then making use of it. Yeah, I'm from the US.
Guoba followed me around ever since. We're practically family now. Hold up! Stop the conversation. Look! The stone! It burst open!
Oh crap! Now you're putting pressure on me. If an English teacher can't answer it, I don't know if what you're gonna present is gonna if I can even answer it. But I mean, sure, drop the question on me. Like it could be something interesting to think about.
Ah, I see the chili mince cornbread buns have been.
Do you know any examples for future to progressive? Oh man, if we're talking about like future past tense stuff, damn, I have not like looked at any like learning proper English stuff, so I could not tell you the difference at all.
Deity you've been searching for, God of the stove.
Future to progressive. I'm guessing. Like, while I don't know an exact answer, like just like thinking about that, I'm guessing progressive is like leading up to what the future is gonna be. But how you would like describe it, that I honestly could not say.
God has always been a deity with great affection for the people, and who acts in response to their desires.
Yeah, it's like a lot of stuff in life. It's like you know what it is, but like when you actually are asked to explain it, you probably wouldn't be able to, you know?
A skill, something derived from experience, but desires, they are deeper, more
I don't know. It's just one of the more unfortunate ways that of like learning, especially with like current society. It's like there's just so much stuff that could be learned, and like we're so nitpicky about it that like we learn it and then we only like, for the most part, like only care about the certain results, but then like the basic knowledge is like kind of long forgotten or not as important.
As well as receiving an answer to a question, she also gained something much more precious. A moment of poignant nostalgia so vivid, it felt like she was right there alongside her grandfather. The enormous power unleashed.
I mean, I didn't notice any emotes. It's probably like just autofilling on the keyboard.
Caused it to manifest once.
Scary stuff, because if your keyboard autofills to something like kind of manga-esque, you know, that could be a bit yikes. Always gotta double check what the stuff you type out, especially on mobile.
How does it feel, seeing a statue of yourself from your glory days? Look at him, still so majestic.
Yeah, actually has a stash.
Wait, what happened? Did Guoba used to be different from now?
Oh, yes. Back in his day, your Guoba was once the patron god of the soil. But all the wisdom and power he had then, he has since surrendered to the soil itself.
Return the power to the land.
God surrendering their power to the soil. I have heard this turn of phrase before, but what does it mean?
Alright, before I continue, I'm going to give you a volume warning, because for some reason, it's always with games, whenever a cutscene plays, the music just suddenly gets louder, so I recommend if you have the volume high, just turn it down, because the cutscene's probably going to be like blaring ears out.
The kinds of trials and tribulations that a land can face are far more than you could imagine. Droughts, floods, torrential rain, hurricanes.
If you want to send a link, sure. I think the link should be allowed. Here, let me just
disappear
Let me just
familiar.
make sure
Even
before you
rules
send
that have
it, just in
never
case
been
like
faced before in
the
history will
bots
come
like
to pass in the
time me out or
future.
something, because like I haven't messed
Such
with bot
things
settings in a
affect
while, so I don't know
immortals
if they have
far
links
more
blocked or
than we
anything.
Adepti,
I
with
don't think
our
they should, but give
limited
me a moment to
forms.
try and figure out if I have anything of the sort. Ban protection. Okay, that's disabled. Oh. What time? Now that I'm looking at these settings, some of these are like excessively long. What the heck? It's fine. That's fine. Then I'll change that. Change this. What the heck? Why is it? Oh, well, you already sent the link already, so I guess it works. Oh, what the heck? I think did my Streamlabs freeze? Uh-oh.
He once walked with
Oh.
you over
Oh,
the
no, never mind.
barren
I just need to
plains
scroll
until
down.
you arrived at last at the harbor.
It's
He
TikTok. I
joined
don't
you
usually look at
building your
TikTok stuff,
dwellings
but
and
here, give me a moment.
lighting the stoves.
Ah, that's nice. Those are some nice numbers. Very clean. Okay, so I saw Kazuha, Mona, and then I don't know who else is. I'm guessing maybe Bennett or... Oh, Bennett, okay. Ah, okay. The buffing team combination, yes. Okay, it's nice to see Kachin can actually clear that quite nicely.
It was his hand that lit the very first street lamp of Liyue and brought the
I mean,
aroma of cooked
his
food
Kaching, well, I mean,
to
it's kind of a
every
mix. It's like,
household
your
in
Kaching has
Liyue.
to be built to
We
some degree
mortals
to
no
be able to
longer
accomplish
remember
it.
him, but
But
back
then
in
you
the
also
Golden
gotta
Gate,
consider, like,
he
your
was the
supports. Like, your
closest of
supports have to
all
be
the
built
Adepti to the
sufficiently,
common folk.
sufficiently enough to allow your Kaching to do that, so... Oh, it's kind of hard to say.
Marchosius, god of the
Oh yeah,
stone,
that's kind of loud.
born from a
Here,
spark when stone struck stone.
I'll turn
He
it down
was
a
a
little bit
god
on my
with
end,
a
but
great
yeah, that's kind of
love
loud.
for humanity and their well-being. Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They
Oh yeah, I don't know
attempted
if
to
you've done the
build on the
event stuff yet,
plains
so
and
this might have been
cultivate
spoiler
a
stuff. I
dwelling
apologize in
assembly.
advance.
The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home,
I
fostering
mean, you have a
food
clip or
and
something? If you have a
solidarity
clip or something,
alike.
then sure, you can send it.
Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gwali assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor.
That makes sense. That's why no one
Though
lives
the
here anymore.
distance was not far, the journey was plagued by a terrible storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side. During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp.
Why is the cutscene
Fit
stuttering
for
for me?
those on
I
the
don't know if anyone else had
move.
that problem, but it's like stuttering a little bit.
Centuries later,
Yeah, it stuttered
disaster
again.
and
What the
plague
heck?
arose once more.
Hello, Morax.
The stove god would appear no longer.
And then we have our Cloud
for he placed
Retainer,
all of his power into
Mountain
the land
Shaper, the
itself
Qilin,
to quell
Moon
the
Carver.
calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus, his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame. Then went into the mountains.
I think this is the first time we had like a
for long
made it like part of the cutscene, so it's kind of cute seeing this.
The stove god departed, and Guoba was born. When he awoke, he ate the Chiliman's cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past, he
Very
was
cute baby
profoundly
Xiangling.
moved and
There is
decided
one
to
thing that
follow
bothers
this
me
young
though.
lady
She
there
still
left
has the
her.
same band-aid on her right
The
leg.
stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods.
You said
Lit
Fuba,
their
but he did it
stoves
in
and cooked
Abyss, so like
food,
he was under the
just
same
as they had
restrictions
done
too.
every day for as long as they could remember. In Liyue, things have always
Of course his
been
cards
this
could
way.
have been better, but you know.
Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed.
Why is it stuttering?
Life survives.
Help me. We have a childish version of Hu Tao Changyun. Jingqiu, Jianyan, Xiangling. Chi-Chi's the same as always. Beidou is still on her adventures.
Fame and fortune is only a season. It
And
is the
Ningguang's
moment
still
that we should embrace.
doing her business. Okay, I was wondering what happens if you have the other MC. Okay, so they have an Aether version and the Lumine version. Very nice, very pretty.
You once told me that dining is the
Oh, and we're back.
customs in the human world. To eat well is to consume vitality itself, and to drink well is to partake of the very essence of the world. It is a matter of paramount importance, you said.
Alright,
For
you
people
sent a
cannot
Dracuga
face
Drive
the
link. Alright,
arduous
let me.
journey ahead on an empty stomach.
Oh, but this is on Regiswine.
Humble affair, and a profound one. A humble meal of maize and spring water is also profound in that. By ensuring one's survival, it paves the way for millennia of human history and culture to come.
Still a very
My
fast
dear
clear.
friend, Liyue has changed so much while you have slept. Looking at the prosperity and beauty around us today, does it make you happy?
Guoba, this is kind of a huge deal. Why didn't you say anything? He is not who he was.
I mean, I know you can do more. You said yourself that you didn't use Food Bus, right?
Him now. There's no way he could have told you.
I mean, then again, you're also restricted with what characters you have. So, if you potentially get more characters in the future, you could probably up the damage through other methods.
There are two
I mean,
sides
I've never
to
really
every
tried
coin.
to do like
Guoba may have lost
boss
many
setups to
his
see my maximum
faculties,
damage.
but
So,
he is now as carefree as can be, without a single worry in the whole world. In this world we inhabit, who can truly be said to live a life free of all woes? Those with a mind and with the knowledge will certainly be troubled by all manner of things.
true, ignorance is
He
bliss
has
in some
gone
ways.
further than us in his journey. He had both wisdom and courage. Everything he took upon himself, he was also ready to part with. His carefree demeanor today is a testament to the fact that he is at rest. So since you are his friend, take good care of him. Go out to walk and play. Allow him to eat, drink, and be merry.
Man, I wish I could do all that stuff. I mean, I do some of that stuff, but man, a lot of my fun nowadays is just sitting behind the screen and then pretend everything's okay.
Guoba follows you around because he has
You're a
respect
strong man.
for you. The moment he awoke, he was met with a familiar flavor in the chili mince cornbread buns he ate. After all that time,
Yeah,
he
I know
still
Sara
didn't
C6
forget
is
the dish
like
he had invented.
almost a necessity for like
He approved
electro
of him
like
as the one who had
DPS setups.
That's right.
So,
The taste of one's home
you know.
cuisine always
So I
brings
guess in a
back
way it
memories
ended
of
up being
home.
useful to you as a
Those
Kaching main, I
remember
guess.
missing, eating the food you had
Well, I
quoted
mean, do you consider
brings
yourself a
back
Kaching main, or you just
memories.
happen to
That is why
like
he
Kaching a
stuck
lot?
by
I mean,
you.
I don't know. Like, what do you consider like someone being a main of? Like, they play that character a lot, or like they like that character, or is it a mix?
That makes you quite a remarkable chef.
I mean, yeah, I think in your scenario, how having Kujusara on the team is probably more useful than Bennett. So,
If that's true, I couldn't be happier.
I mean, for me, I don't have
Please,
C6
please tell all
Kujusara
the customers
nor do I have a
There's so many
kaching, so
short
it's
term
like,
call to do.
Well then, it's getting late and I still have things to do. Time for me to say goodbye. Traveler, Paimon, Xiangling, thank you all very much. I look forward to spending more time together in the future.
yes, whenever that happens next.
I guess my dad's probably heard the good news already, but I should still go catch up with him. Master, it's been a while since you came by. Why don't you join me? He thinks about you all the time, you know. He's always telling me to invite you over.
Oh, goodness me. Then, far be it from me to refuse. Off we go then. Let's saunter over gently and see how all the city folk are getting along.
Alright, one last stop at Wine Mean Restaurant. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like everything outside of Abyss and like maybe the few like fighting events, you don't really have to worry about much else. So,
Hi, Dad. I'm back. Hey, what are you doing there? I should be the
yeah,
one
it's
to
kind of
bring you
sad.
back.
I mean, I don't know. I can thank Abyss for motivating me to build multiple characters and helping me develop my certain playstyle now. But at the same time, it's like I do agree that it kind of sucks how some characters just aren't that viable to use in Abyss if you want a first 6-star. Unless like you're cracked out of your mind.
Globa's taken off.
Yes, last but not least, the man of the hour.
Oh, it's you. Hello there, old friend.
Oh, bless my soul. Are you out for a stroll as well?
Given the season, it felt fitting to take a leisurely
Man,
walk
it feels
while the
so good to
movie
talk to Zhongli again.
Quite
What a
right.
crisp,
And it also gave us
manly
a chance
voice.
to run into you. Guoba may not recognize you, but as ever, he seems quite delighted to see you.
So, Globa doesn't remember anything, but can still feel when something's familiar?
Friendship will always withstand the ravages of time. Traveler,
I hope so
what do
anyways.
you think of the name of this festival? Moon Chase.
Well, that's what the Traveler thinks. I think of it as just another opportunity to earn Primo Gems.
So many things only seem to surface as we gaze up beneath its poignant glow.
Ah yes, I do agree that the
Wherever the
moon is
moonlight
quite a
shines,
beautiful
the heart is wont to follow.
object
Fond
to admire at.
memories of those no longer with us. Debts of gratitude to old friends. The meaning of ages past and gone. All wrapped up in the city that has existed for so many moons to date. All these things and more. They are why people chase the moon.
In old age, the sight of many things puts one in a wistful mood. But children are always a beautiful sight to see. Such exuberant life force. It seems to well up from deep within the land itself. A land that has been in existence for so many millennia, and yet one that still
Yep.
dazzles today.
Yep, centuries of foundations built.
Traveler, this Moon Chase Festival has been all the more entertaining with you here to witness it.
The more the merrier.
Let's have Xiangling brew us a nice pot of tea. We shall drink and chat at our leisure.
Not gonna lie, I kind of hope someone does a fan art of just everyone at Ramen Restaurant doing just drinking tea. But yeah, all right, we done with the story stuff.
The food at Wan Min Restaurant is excellent. I eat here often.
Ah, you can say that again. Xiangling is a
Okay, sorry, I haven't looked at the chat in a while. I just been paying attention to story stuff. Let me catch up. Let me see.
Indeed,
Yeah, build better.
to a
Yeah,
master
or have
who
really
has
good
their
supports.
courage, lends credence to the
Replace
old
Sucrose with
aphorism
Mona for
that
even
heroes
boost.
are made young.
I mean, I feel like Sucrose isn't as I think the only reason you use Sucrose is for the element. Well, I don't know how much Mona Mona Omen does compared to like Sucrose Shred with 4-piece iridescent.